rip my heart and my feelings.
We all know that Scottish people don't have feelings anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fair point. Okay, doke, the seeds are entered, and off we go. Sage is off first for me by a good few seconds.
Yep. Same here. Oh, pause.
Yeah, I've got them separated. I think, did Sage maybe go down, or did something weird, or did she reset?
She reset. She accidentally bombed, I think, and then reset.
Okay,
you
fair
trapped
enough.
yourself with it as well.
Yeah, well, I've got Sage now on like 20 seconds, and Hanayoshi at about 20, 30 now, so about a 6 or 7 second
Pretty much identical.
difference. Good stuff. Don't want spoilers. Yeah,
I'm probably the only caster that won't ever spoil, so...
With that Australian internet, yeah,
yeah, exactly.
I know those bad internet feels, man.
It's trying to be good, just doesn't want to.
Okay, so Sage got a glass torch. I think Hanayoshi must have broken his. Does find a glass shrine though. We'll need to see whether Sage goes for that. I think you've got to in Zone 1 if you've not found anything else. Like, there's nothing on your build that you really need to keep. At least
I feel like you almost have to unseat it in general.
Yeah, like, it's such a big time disadvantage to not take it.
Yeah.
Okay, Hana throws his glass dagger on Deep Blue's one, and Sage takes that glass shrine. Obsidian bow, gonna swap it out for the shard. I don't think it's the weapon you're looking for, but I don't think you've got a choice in terms of switching it out. Sage loses her glass armor very, very quickly. Gonna do the same thing, throw that dagger. She's down to half a heart. Hanayoshi only got a heart, so a couple of early hits for these two racers.
Both with the obsidian bow now.
Yep, pretty much equal, apart from Hanayoshi has that glass armor, so gonna be able to tank a hit with no damage, no consequences for him.
His sprite is amazing.
Who, Hana's?
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not sure what it's from. I think Arachnus knows.
I have no clue either, but
I think it's some kind of anime. Okay, so Blood Shovel. Miner's Cap where?
On the left. There was a miner's cap, but it does have a pickaxe, so...
Yeah, not a whole lot of use with the pickaxe. Oh yeah, I see it in the shop now. So Sage definitely can't pick up that miner's cap. Has definitely the Blood Shovel. We've seen a couple times so far this season. People have taken the miner's cap with the Blood Shovel, and it has been racers of all levels. A little bit of hilarity always ensues. Yeah, it does look like some kind of mechanical ghost Kirby. Okay, Sage gonna bomb her shop here, gets plate armor. Oh, and a minty noodle. Not a minty noodle, it's a... I don't know what we call a titanium noodle. I like to say it's a healthy source of iron, but
Does the titanium whip have a name? I know that glass does now. It's
glass is the minty noodle, blood is the spicy noodle, base is the crunchy noodle, obsidian's the blueberry noodle. But I don't think we've got anything for titanium.
I haven't heard one for titanium.
Blame Ghost Kirby, there you go. Okay, so Hana... bit ahead here, about a floor. E. coli noodle, oh dear.
Amazing.
That's that's nasty. Okay, neither racers have managed to heal themselves yet, so a little bit spooky. Let's see. Oh, now that is a very good pickup for Sage. Conjures a Ring of Courage, and with that obsidian bow, just going to be able to scoot along. The big disadvantage of the bow is, yeah, it has that 3 range, but that means you get caught on quite a few things. Ring of Courage, no problem.
It's going to be scooting.
Yep, Hanayoshi on the other side picked up a Ring of Strength from their 3-1 shop. Also has a Blood Longsword. Obviously a little bit concerned about the lack of health, so I don't think it's an awful pickup.
It's interesting.
Yeah, just get that little bit of regen. Looking a lot healthier now, up to 2.5 hearts. Sage on the other side, up to 2. And the good thing for Sage is she's just going to have to not worry about bombs at all. Has that blood shovel, just has to worry about keeping healed.
Yeah, she's going to have a nice and quick fight.
Yeah. Provided she can keep her health up. I think you're maybe looking for a heal spell here. Which almost always is not the spell you want out of a purple chest, but on this occasion might be worth it. Doing some weird stuff here with Coral Rift.
Spooky.
Very spooky. Trying to take out all the tentacles. Just had to hop a couple spaces to the left and would have been golden, but gets the job done. Oh, Ring of Gold, not what you want. I do agree with checking purple there. See if you can get either. I wouldn't like to swap out for a Ring of Regen in Sage's situation, but needs must, possibly. Okay, Hanayoshi
jump down into 4-1 at pretty much the same time, so it's going to be interesting now that the builds are a little bit different.
Yep.
Who's going to be able to keep up?
Yeah, Hanayoshi picked up a potion. Sage just got hers, so got a little bit of health. Hana's definitely in the better health situation. Coupon carry for Hanayoshi. We'll see if he manages to use that before the end of Zone 4. But that is a very clutch potion. Oh, and it gets quaffed by Sage.
Is already gone.
This is nasty. Has plenty bombs for the Necrodancer, so it's not a huge worry, but the Blood Shovel is just so much quicker. Down to 1.5 hearts. Oh, this... No! Sage goes down on Goo to a yellow skeleton rider. They hit pretty hard, even harder on Goo, so she's back to the start. Has to hope Hana dies, but I gotta say, Hana's looking pretty healthy.
Hana's looking solid right now.
Yeah, if Hana's watching Sage, they've got to know you just got to go slow now. Oh, that blue dragon. Good use of the blood freeze there. Makes it a bit easier to deal with. Oh, what a nasty little situation with that white gassed spectral arsehole. Whatever it is.
Not a kind room.
Yeah, not at all. So Hana down onto Dead Ringer. Pops an Earthquake Scroll, and there you go, nice quick kill. Okay, Sage making decent time through this Zone 1 again. Oh, goes down in a trapdoor room on 1-3 though. That's nasty. I've got to say, my money's on Hanayoshi at this point. Unless something horrendous happens. Probably got this one in the bag. Basically just got to look out for Dorian at this point, who has equal armor and a bit more health than Hana before that potion. Okay, 2 hits left in Necrodancer. Spawn minimized the fight, but still plenty of enemies, and there goes that spawn minimization actually.
What a troll bomb.
What a troll bomb. But there you go, Hana takes the first one with a pretty decent time, 8:27.
Good run.
Yeah, it's basically our kind of upper mid-tier erasers. That's the kind of speeds you want to be aiming for. If you can do that consistently, then you're ready to make the push. Sage very unlucky in Zone 4. Just took a couple too many hits, and that bow, it can be a bit unwieldy. Even with courage, but GG to Hanayoshi. Better give Hanayoshi.
Sad death, but a very good race.
Yeah, absolutely. They were pretty much neck and neck up until that happened as well.
They definitely were.
And then Hana just slowed down a little bit, made sure they saw it out. Sage getting a Steam message there. Hopefully it doesn't throw her off too much. Okay, we're off and running. Difference of about 3 or 4 seconds for me. Sage with the early restart doesn't even care about the Shriner.
No, let's do it now.
It goes in and bombs everything. I think is the wrong decision. I think you've got to be looking to get that darkness, which I thought was what Hanayoshi was going to do, but instead goes for
the glass.
I disagree, but I do understand that darkness can be spooky. Hana doesn't want that blood shovel? Question mark?
Really? Interesting. 2 interesting plays, and the race has only just started.
Yeah, we're about 45 seconds in, and already some decisions that are a bit, I don't think I would have done that caliber. Sage does eventually get back into their Shriner, picks up darkness, so free shops for a little while. Oh, it's a very nice weapon pickup for Hanayoshi. Obsidian Longsword, not the fastest weapon in the world, but it's nice to have that 3 damage capability early.
That blood shop was so good. Shield as well.
Was there a shield in there? Ooh, always spooky when you crack open a barrel or a crate and there are boots of pain right there. Can't count the number.
I would have jumped straight into those.
Yeah,
Worst habit.
Yeah, it's one of these things. You just do it and then you just sit and you hate yourself for a couple of seconds. Okay, so Sage a little bit ahead here by virtue of mapping, I would say, more than anything else. Definitely has the worst build though. Still got a base. Sorry, I got a base cat, which is that's not a good weapon. Oh, takes a hit there in the trapdoor room, down to just the 1 heart. Looks like Deep Blues is the boss here. Crack the door. No, it's Coral Rift. My mistake.
Yeah, I guess she must have missed the blood shop.
Oh, Sage goes down on Coral Rift, plants the bomb, but as she tries to move up, gets blocked off by the tentacles. Oh, that is nasty. So Hanayoshi with a full zone lead goes red for a torch. Gets an infernal torch, which can come in handy now and then with its ability. And a ringer regen, exactly what Hana would have been looking for there.
Oh, that regen.
It's pretty clutch.
Free shields.
Yeah, Sage uses bomb, picks up that blood shovel.
She did miss the blood shovel before as well, I think.
Yep, just gets jumped on by a monkey there. Has to restart again. Zone 1 taking its toll. Taking names early. Oh, and a cheese as well on Zone 2. Hana's looking in a decent situation. I still disagree with taking the glass shovel over the blood shovel. I do understand that maybe it's in your mind a little bit, oh, if I need to dig buffer, it does limit me, because I don't want to just lose health on a dig buffer.
Maybe.
But
maybe that was it.
Yeah. Okay, Sage electing to stick with the dagger this time. Going to be good for that throw on Coral Rift. Oh, what a shot for Hana!
Oh, wow.
Take your pick. You could have phasing and a dual dagger. Instead elects to just take the boots. I don't think there's really anything wrong with that. You're not under any huge pressure. You're on 2-3. You've still got a full zone lead over your opponent. Okay, there you go. A chainmail, titanium shovel, and bloodcat pickup for Sage. Using that darkness, puts that to the shovel down, picks the blood shovel back up. Good decision. Actually, left the bloodcat behind as well. I can understand that. You do only have the 1 bomb. You want to get that throw on Coral Rift. You're behind. You do need to make up that speed.
Yeah, I think she definitely wants to throw.
Yeah. Yeah, the Zone 2 layer is really nasty.
Trapped again.
That's not a bad idea, Mudjo. I probably should do that. My playlists are still a mess. But anyway, let's see. Hanayoshi picks up a free spell from the Zone 2 boss as Sage just gets down onto Zone 2. Managed to get a titanium broadsword, which is a pretty good weapon.
Does only have the half a heart though, so she does have to play a little carefully.
Yeah. Oh, that wind mage!
Game's not being friendly either.
No, these Zone 2s have been pretty nasty. Oh, a miner's cap! No, third!
No! There it is! We just spoke about it!
Oh, man! And then the pause for a few seconds and Sage was obviously like, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, it's another reset for Sage, unfortunately. Oh, and like you said, we've been talking about it. It can happen to anyone. But on the other side, Hanayoshi really kind of kitted out now. Regen plus those spells, plus boots, a decent weapon. 4 bombs too. You know, there's nothing.
Armor.
Yeah, there's nothing so far that I actively dislike about this build at all. Oh, a little bit spooked there. Just gonna take the trapdoor. Okay, going lane 4. Okay, does go for the freeze kill on Deep Blues there. Oh, I don't understand checking weapon there. You've already got an obsidian longsword, which is a pretty good weapon, and you've got boots, so you don't really have to worry all that much.
Maybe going for like the 1 in 3 of getting a piece of armor?
Potentially, yeah.
Maybe?
Well, there's your armor right there. Picks up some leather armor. So that will most likely see Hanayoshi through this Zone 4. It's nice to have the half heart. There goes the shovel. So it doesn't have that 1 square hit on the Necrodancer anymore, which is always nice to have. But ooh, that Warlock causing havoc. But Hana just pushing through down onto his 4-2. Sage on Coral Riff. Neither of these racers have... I'm not sure if it's because of a lack of opportunity to get it, but neither of them picking up the lucky charm so far in this race.
They didn't charm up either last race, I don't think.
I think Hana did. I think so. I seem to remember looking at that at one point, but I don't think it was it made a huge difference either way, from what I can remember. My short-term memory is appalling though, so...
Yeah, so is mine.
Oh, Hanayoshi takes a hit in that room, a little bit spooky. Sage making up decent time. Onto 2-2. Oh, what a shot for,
wow.
for Sage. Heavy plate ring of mana. Oh, it's gonna be too little too late. You've got to feel.
Pawn shop troll.
Hana did at some point. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so dead ringer for Hana. Oh, has to drop the beat, so not a huge deal. Does have everything he needs for the Necrodancer fight. Very well done.
Do it fine.
Okay, gonna go for the spawn minimization here. I see a lot of people, even when they have the bombs they need, they don't go for spawn minimization. And it's just a little bit, like, it feels bad, man. It feels very bad. Okay.
Different playstyles, I guess. Just some people are comfortable doing some things, others do things conventional.
I suppose, yeah, but I don't feel like the spawn minimization is something that should ever really come down to that. Like, if you have the chance to do it, you gotta do it. Like, no spawn minimization on the Necrodancer is spooky. But there you go, Hana's going to take the second race, a 9:39 in game, 9:50 for us. Sage pushed as hard as she could, but death really cost her in the end.
Just a couple of struggles, but She'll be fine. Needs to calm down, just take a breath.
Yeah, just take a nice deep breath, get yourself ready for race number 3, try and get a point on the board. Looks like the bot's been a little bit finicky again, just give us a second here.
Good old technical difficulties.
Yep, we need a technical
difficulty without
on this page. I believe this is going to require a restart of the bot, which is always fun. Okie doke, should hopefully be good to go now. Okay, look, we look good to go now.
Should be getting going in just a second.
Yep, with race 3 of this set, it's been a decent set so far. I think Sage just needs to try and focus on not dying. Try and get that bit of survivability early, and I think she can definitely take one over over Hana. Because Hana's been quick, but not exactly blisteringly quick. Sage obviously wants to blow up that barrel, but that white was having none of it. See what we get in here. Just a monkey in the barrel. Hana gonna take the blood spear and the obsidian torch. Sage just gonna go for the torch. Nope, takes the blood spear as well. Ooh, Hana down early. And Sage down early to exactly the same thing, trying to run away from the Minotaur. You get to the end of that corridor and you can't move up just because of that green slime. Both races going to do exactly the same thing again in terms of gear. Or maybe not.
Sage going to throw and get the blood drum too.
Yep, not a bad idea.
I like it.
Okay, this time Sage, oh, just going to use the blood drum to kill the Minotaur. I don't necessarily agree with that at the cost of half a heart compared to just killing a green slime. But, not the worst decision in the world.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, again, down to half a heart early here. Has that infinite damage, doesn't anymore because of that heal. But I think that might be the strategy that Sage is going to go for. Get yourself down to half a heart, get those infinite damage kills, and hope to use it on the boss.
Hana down.
And Sage down as well, so again, another wipe
no.
here. 2 minutes in and no one has made it out of Zone 1 yet. Okay, Sage gonna go for the kill again, get that blood drum. It was serving her well.
Gonna play it the exact same again.
Yep, just gonna have to be careful once you hit that 1-3. Make sure you don't get caught up in the same mess as you did last time. Let's see, Sage saving herself a lot of time over Hana there just by virtue of that blood drum kill. Hana gonna lucky charm though. I don't think we saw a huge amount of gear when they both were on 1-3, but we'll definitely see the lucky charm make a difference here. So a bomb spell for Sage. We'll need to wait and see what... Oh no, Sage down! Just another one of these situations where having a spear with that extra 1 range costs you. So Zone 1 is taking names in this final race of the set.
These guys.
Okay, so Hana has a black chest instead of purple, a glass longsword. It's a little bit tempting. The Japanese racers really don't seem to mind their blood weapons though, even if it is only the 1 damage. But gonna swap
Sage
out here.
Again.
Yep, just keeps getting caught in these nasty situations. They are a little bit finicky. Maybe just needs to take a deep breath and try and relax and just get out of Zone 1, because it's the kind of thing you can get in your head about so easily too. Does really well to avoid the shopkeeper here, bails out of the shop itself, noticing that the teleport was not kind.
We do have a racer in Zone 2 though.
We do. Hana made their way to Zone 2. Shrine of Darkness there.
Darkness again.
Yeah, 2-1. I think you don't have another ring, so I think you might as well take it. But
We're only going to lose that torch, but not exactly a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. If you take Darkness, the last thing you want is a torch. But no Darkness for Hana. Not the greatest arena. Possibly going to kill for that heal spell. Yep, decides to do so.
Yeah.
Uses the bomb spell there to save, what, I think all of like 3 or 4 beats possibly. Don't necessarily agree with that. An interesting approach to this red dragon too.
Care of it again. Check the shop too.
Yeah, nothing really doing in there. Picks up armor, but not really any use to Hana with that glass longsword. Looks like Sage is finally going to get out of her Zone 1 onto Death Metal. Has that blood drum, so this should be nice and quick. There you have it. Very nice kill.
See what this chest has.
And there's that glass longsword. So there you see what luck does, almost in a perfect effect. So that purple chest was a black chest for Hana, who has +1 luck in 1-3. So that weapon in the black chest was simply moved to the boss. Okay, glass armor shovel and a whip, puts the whip back down. But better build now for Sage. Oh, a rapier, a blast helm, and a fireball scroll. Gonna keep that blood drum, but this build very quickly got significantly less spooky.
It's escalated.
see. Sage is making up some really good time. Takes a trapdoor in 2-3. So down onto Coral Reef. Okay, Hanayoshi conjuring boots here. Conjures some boots of pain, which again I would likely have just jumped all over as a mistake, but also gets floaty boots, so no real issues for Zone 4 anymore. Gonna swap out that glass longsword for the titanium broadsword. Good switch. The 2 damage is a bit of a pain, but at least you do have that. You have quite a few squares you can actually hit. There's a glass shrine. It's, I don't know, I'd be a little bit tempted personally, but I am also bad.
Yeah, I'm also really bad, so I don't know. It's always the temptation, though.
Yeah, I mean, because you do only have that 2 damage. It would give you a glass shovel, get you 4 damage, get you glass armor, glass torch as well. But, which is, you're on 3-3, so ideally this would be where you break it, and there's no real way to break it without breaking the rest of your build. Okay, looks like Sage blew up the
neck and neck right now.
Yep, neck and neck, separated by a couple of seconds, if that. It looked like Sage bombed the glass shrine back in 3-3. I think she was hoping for a crown of teleportation, but you only get that after you've activated the shrine, so another set of glass armor for her. Not going to do her a huge amount of help. And both of them getting the kill on Deep Blues 3 at almost exactly the same time. Both checking purple. Hana gets that fireball scroll that you saw earlier for Sage, and I believe it was an arena. And Sage gets a shield spell, so... Yep. Very quick, and there's another little bit of protection with that frost charm. Oh, there's a shriner there as well. I think you maybe got to check it for rhythm.
Potentially.
Doesn't want anything to do with it though.
Sage apparently broke her glass armor, so...
Oh, she broke her glass armor. My mistake, I didn't see that.
I also missed it.
Okay, Sage has pulled ahead here.
What a comeback.
Yep. Oh, confused here. There goes the armor. Gets out of it alive. Pops the frost charm as well, so... Oh, this is a bit spooky. I have to slow play this a little bit. Hanayoshi on the other side, though, is just tearing through things. Those boots doing so many favors. Okay, Hana first on to 4-3. These are some nasty looking Zone 4 layouts. Is that a potion? It is. Friendly. And there goes
Sage the... down.
Yep, there goes the glass weaponry. And the shovel. So, operating with basically a base dagger now.
Does still have 8 bombs.
Yeah.
And a blast helm, so she's probably gonna need to incorporate. Never mind.
Yeah, she could have if she hadn't died there at the start of 4-3. Another nasty death. Had to try and run that glass for a little bit longer than she would have wanted. But yeah, shards everywhere. So this is Hana's to take. Three hits left and Necrodancer. Really, really good lures.
One more.
Do you remember last season when, like, I think we must have gone, what, it was so many weeks just without luring at all, and then Spoody kind of discovered it, and it was like, oh, we can do this now. Well,
yeah, I think it was about 2 weeks before the end of the main season, and all of a sudden this brand new thing that we all had to learn, and it was too much for my